Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
We outside walking in the streets, New York, and beat writers, me and SP, you know we Knicks real talk. YouTubers, we maneuver swift like an Uber or Lyft through the metropolis. We transforming this big shit like Optimus, cause we got this. It's the Pregame Show, you know we lead up the tip-off. If you're on the blue, we dripping in that lit drip cloth. Like a chip from Microsoft, we process data like that. Matter of fact, we spit games that we tap names and trade chats. We made spectacular like a movie, put that in our back. So we came to capture imagination with the floating and track. Damn that, your man in the back. We official that know the rhyme. We about to mobilize outside the garden, somebody getting posted to ride. We outside, we live, and we in the city that pretty. We feeling real litty, cause the Knicks just beat the team from the city. About to get me a nice slice with a smart water or ice. To play the order with my smart device. We hear some smart device. In the city so nice, they need the twice. We get a poppin', the Apple rock. Get the whole metropolitan on the Apple watching. Knicks real talk. We streaming on YouTube.com. We're true do the good food, we spot on, drop the bomb. But the cop, we got a spot, sit dropping the hot shit. Content that we have been up in your head and upset. You know it's us that did up the garden, it's about to get in their bag. No one like a cat to fly back to the triad or jet lag.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
Yo, salute everyone. What's good? What's going on? Knicks Real Talk Pregame Show. Divine, Shaw Powers. Knicks at the world most famous arena tonight against the Houston Rockets, man. Got to go down here and rebound off this loss we took the other day, 98-94 against Orlando Magic, man. So salute to everybody. Welcome to the show. My man, we in the building. We about to get a poppin'. Let me bring my brother in here, man. We get a poppin'. Shaw Powers, what's good, my brother?
Get it.
Yeah, real talk, man. We here, man. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Will the Thrill from Colorado was good. G-Man, my man was good. Frank Mato, the South, was definitely in the house. Was good to everybody, man. Salute. Like I said, man, Knicks got a game tonight. We got to go out here and try to get a bounce back win tonight. At the taking that L in the Garden the other day, kind of off a disappointing loss to me. A game that I know we should have won, but you got to give Orlando Magic credit. Their defense came to play that day. They shut our guy down, and not only Julius Randle, but you look at the statistics all across the board. We didn't do well in no area, not one of them. Not one area from the stat line that we did well. We'll get into all that in a few minutes. But you know what? We live to fight another day. It's a long season. This is official halfway point in the season tonight. Right now, this will be the 41st game. So, you know, we got to go in here, man, and put that behind us and try to come out here and get a victory against this team tonight, man. They got some good talent in here in Houston. They got some good players out there. So we can't, there's definitely got to be a game where we got to be on our P's and Q's. And cross T's and dot I because they're gonna come to play tonight. So other than that, man, a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna talk about that. Talk about the past game. Talk about the present game. You know, we're gonna talk about we know my man Quentin Grimes out there in the trade atmosphere. We're gonna talk about all that stuff, man. So we're just gonna get in here and try to get it popping and have a good thing, Shaw Powell. And other than that, man, how you doing, my man?
I'm good, man. I'm trying to get still fighting this cold, man. But aside from that, man, you know how you say starve the cold, feed the how you say divine, you know, starve it and feed it. Yeah, man. I'm trying to do some of all of that, man. I got my little concoctions going on, trying to take things a day at a time, you know what I mean? So it's hard in the boulevard, but I'm trying to stay sturdy a little bit.
Yeah,
it's tough. It's tough. I'm okay. I'm not okay, but I'm okay to come on so y'all don't see my nose running and me blowing out boogers and all that stuff, but I'm okay.
Yeah, he gonna be on some Rest of Power Biz Markie shit.
Yeah, man.
Picking boogers. But yeah, man, we good, man. You know how it go, man. But listen, man, you know, on the flip side, our Knicks is right there, man. We gave away a game we should have won. I was really kind of disappointed we lost that game. You know, we should have won that, man. You know, but if it would have, could have, should have, but we didn't. So it is what it is. But we definitely got to go out and rebound tonight, man, and get back at it, man. Because like I said, a lot of things going down. Obviously, we know in the NBA, people are making moves. Pascal Siakam going over there to the Indiana Pacers and a deal that sent a couple of guys over there to Toronto. So, you know, teams are trying to sharpen their swords, man, and we got to sharpen ours hopefully pretty soon and get a little bit more firepower here in New York. So, you know, because I think it showed, it reared its ugly head the other night. It showed you why we need the firepower. We need another scorer out here in New York because, you know, the inconsistency play of some of our guys is not going to really bode well for us when we get down to the nitty gritty at the end of the season trying to get in the playoff hunt. But, you know, other than that, I think we just got to keep our eyes over ear to the ground. Knicks really going to make a move eventually. I know they will. It could be days. It could be a week, whatever. But, you know, so we got to go out here and really, you know, hopefully we bring somebody here. But until we bring them cats here, Shop Howard, I'm looking at what happened at the past game. Obviously, Julius Randle didn't have a good game. Tweaked his ankle a little bit. That's not the excuse I'm trying to say, but he did tweak his ankle in that game. You know, and guys like some of our guys, just Josh Hart didn't really play the game he needed him to have. And even shit, all of them was off. All of them, pretty much the whole team was off, if you ask me, man. Other I think Anunoby had a pretty decent game, but other than that, everybody was off there, man. And so, you know, hope that we don't have that situation tonight and we could bounce back, man, and get a win tonight because we really need to, you know, just get a win to get back on the good side of things.
Yeah, I mean that game. I was a little upset at that game, man. That was a game that we had at hand. You know, I mean, we was up maybe 8 points with maybe 5-6 minutes left, and we should have been able to sustain and bring home that win. But as you've seen, I think we went 6 for like 25 in that fourth quarter. Something I forgot what the stats was, but it was some phenomenals. We missed. We didn't take no shots. We were missing shots. We couldn't get the ball in the basket. We couldn't get key rebounds, and you know, and that's the reason why we lost. You know what I mean? I was a little down on Julius Randle that game. He didn't really come out to show out, even before he twisted the ankle. But it was just some lackadaisical play that he did, man, on the defense that really perturbed me a little bit. But aside from that, beside all that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. We see how crucial Jalen Brunson is to the team. With that being said, you know what I mean? We see how much we really need this guy on the team to create down the stretch when we need a big basket. We didn't have no one to really go to. And we see how much he was missed that game.
Yeah, real talk, man. Salute to the chat. Jermaine was good, my brother. Jermaine, Nick 100, Frank, Will, G-Man 78. Once Nick, always Nick was good, my man. But you know what, man? He's the Mariano Rivera this month. That's why we needed him here.
Yeah.
We really needed Jalen Brunson like that because that just goes to show you what he made of because we really needed him down there, man. And like I said, I know sometimes, you know, we get emotionally attached to a lot of these players, but we definitely got to get somebody in here who can hold it down in that second unit. You know what I mean? Who consistently could do it. You're not gonna, you know what I mean? You know, my pet peeve, I always say, you know, you can't have 19 one game and then 8 the other game. And then, you know, you kind of ups and downs, peaks and valleys throughout the season. That's not going to cut it with what we're trying to do in New York or where the Knicks are trying to go. So I think we're definitely going to be something on a ride. We'll get into that later on down the show about a trade here it is coming up. Like we said, obviously, you know, the Knicks got Quentin Grimes' name out there in the trade. We'll talk about that later on. But we're just going to talk about the pregame, the past game. Apologize. Then once we get past the past game, we move on to the game coming up. Then after the game coming up, we'll talk about all this other stuff, man. But, you know, I was just disappointed overall. You can't let Orlando come in there without France Wagner. Granted, we had Jalen Brunson. They didn't have one of their dudes too. But you got to get Jonathan Isaac and all them cats credit, man. And they were playing. They were playing some good defense down there, man. Like I was saying before the pregame yesterday. The game before that. They are definitely a split image of Jamal Mosley. Jamal Mosley got them cats playing basketball the way he coached. You know what I mean? And I just think that was so important that Jamal, you know, that we said that in the pregame, the past game, them cats play hard defense, man. That's why they fifth in the association because they go at you like that. So, you know, and without having Jalen Brunson, we didn't have a chance to really get to where we need to go, man. So I hope that we respond real well and bounce back and all that good stuff. NYC B-Ball, my brother, I appreciate the super chat, my man. Thank you so much.
Real.
I see we appreciate you, my man. Real talk for that one, man. Coach was good. Coach, my man, what's good, brother? Super coach Johnny Davis was good. You know, and so, you know, but I look at all that. I say all that to say is that you can't win every game, but I wanted that with Shop Powers. I
did too, man.
Bad, bro. I thought we would have won that game. We pretty much was setting ourselves up to solidify Now you got to look at Cleveland making a move. Jimmy Butler them back, and like I said, you got to really got to start winning the game that we need to win. But we let that one get away. It is what it is, and we only lost by 4 points. But like I said, it should have been a little bit more grittier than that. But shit happens. You can't win them all. But that definitely was a disappointment. And coach, I'm with you on that. It's time to make a move, man. It's time to make some moves. I think we do have to do that. I think we need somebody in that second unit, or if it's somebody in the first unit, and since Shinzo got to go back to the second unit, whatever the case may be, because I don't have a problem with Shinzo going back there if you lose Brian, because that's firepower. You know what I mean? And it's firepower in the second unit. But even without Shinzo going there, we need another dude could knock the score, man. We need another score in there. I would love to get a two-way player, and we'll talk about that later on. But I think that was the reason why we had a difficult time the other night, Sharp Power, because we didn't have that secondary dude who can go out there and put the ball in the hole. You know what I mean? Salute to Deuce McBride, though. Deuce is doing the damn thing right now for the New York Knicks, man. And that's why I kind of understand about what the situation is going on in New York and all that good stuff. But I tell you what, man, real quick, let's get it out the way because I don't want to forget. But I just want to say happy born day to the coach, man. To the coach.
Oh, Tibbs' birthday, yeah, Tibbs. Let's get it.
Yeah, happy birthday, Coach Tibbs. Thank you for doing what you've been doing in New York for the last 3 or 4 years. You made us kind of relevant now after not having that relevancy over the last 8, 9 years prior to you getting here. You about to get us to our third playoffs, and he's a likely. I mean, he got his issues sometimes. We might not like this and that, but overall, he's a good coach. So salute to Coach Tibbs. Happy born day to Coach Tibbs. Enjoy your day, man. I know all he think about right now is trying to get a win, so he probably don't even care about his born day. He probably trying to get a win and all that good stuff. So, let's see how it goes, man. We'll keep it moving. But other than that, man, we just gotta hopefully can get the stuff behind us from the past game, man. And if we can get it from behind us and move on, and I think we'd be okay. Yo, peace to the God, Allah wise. Salute my brother. And salute to the rest of the chat, man. Y'all know what it is. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to these cats going out there and playing a different style of basketball tonight, a little bit more hungrier tonight, with a sense of urgency and just go out there because these guys got some good talent down there in Houston, man. And so we got to be careful about that. These cats really got some players down there and they could ball too. But let's look at the things that we talked about, Sharp Powers, real quick. And why I think the past game was kind of a little bit disappointing about that here, because you look at the box score, man, we really just didn't do. We really didn't do what we needed to do from a box score perspective. So, Sharp Powers, you look at that right there. You look at we shot 39% from the floor. Sharp Powers, we missed 50 shots, bro. 50. And we went 13 for 40 from the 3-point line, 32%. And all good as we've been shooting at that chatty stripe shot all the last second quarter of the season, we shot 68%. We barely hit 20 assists. Like I always tell you, we get up over 20, 9 out of 10, we can win that game. We only had 20. 41 rebounds. They beat us on a rebound edge by 5. That's unusual for a Knicks team. Defense rebounds, we had 20, 28, 13 offensive, and steals 3, blocks 3, turnovers only 10. So that's why where did we lose that? Fast break points, we only have 5. You know what I mean? And normally we were doing pretty well on the fast break points over the last so many games. And so I think that was a little bit disappointing that we didn't go out there on our fast break game and get it popping. So, other than that, if you look at the score, the box score, I don't even want to pretty much deal with that box score. Let's look at the Knicks box score. 20 points for McBride. He was our leader scorer. Anunoby had a good game. Them guys was plus. Julius Randle had 15, 6, 5 for 18. Not a good game to me. I definitely thought he wasn't in the game fully like we needed him to be, being one of our second best players. He should have been in there dropping whatever he dropping to get us over the hump. So I was a little disappointed in Julius Randle because when Jalen Brunson go down, that's when you come up here and do what you were doing before Jalen Brunson got here. You know what I mean? And that was carry the Knicks, and you didn't get to do that. Hart 7 points, 12 rebounds. Quentin Grimes 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He was a -12. Achua -4. Josh Hart -13. Josh Hart got me a little disappointed right now because I feel like I don't want to make the need no excuse, but he got to add some more to his game, man. And Malachi Flynn only had 2 points. So I think overall that you could throw that game away. We did not play the basketball that Knicks custody normally play. Now that had a lot to do with floor general not being there. Sharp Powell, and I think that had a lot to do with the reason why the Knicks kind of fell short, to be honest with you.
Yeah, salute to once a Nick, always a Nick. He made a great point there, something that me and Devon was just talking about in the background, about Quentin Grimes being one-dimensional and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It could be the reason why his name is out there in trade talks right now. You know what I mean? And the way Deuce McBride is playing right now is phenomenal. The biggest thing for me, man, is free throws. Those we missed. Julius Randle missed 2 big free throws. DiVincenzo missed 2 big free throws. He hit 50-50. You know what I mean? Those 4 points right there, would at least kept us even with these guys going down the stretch. Those were big free throws, man. And and DiVincenzo is if I'm not mistaken, 82% free throw shooter. Julius Randle has moved up to about 78% free throw shooter. He used almost never missed 2 in a row. He missed 2 in a row. That was crippling. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was crippling. And after that play, he missed 2 in a row. It came down, and Julius Randle got lost in the sauce on defense, and they ran a play right around Julius Randle, right to the basket, and he just stood there like he didn't know what was going on. So, I mean, it happens, man. But it just can't happen to us knowing what we're trying to do this year, and to me, that's just unacceptable. You know what I mean? And we live to fight another day. You know what I mean? On to the next one. You know what I mean? And but that game really, that was another game like the Utah game that I thought that we should have won, and we didn't. You know what I mean? There's 2 games because of free throw shooting that we should have won. You know what I mean? And it's just, to me, is unacceptable.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, I second everything you said, man.
We clamped down Ponjero. He only had 20 points. He wasn't shooting that his field goal percentage. OG put a lock on him. He only had 20 points. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he scored 34 points or something like that. It was the other guys, the intangibles that the other guys on the team that scored. But we should have still won that game, man. We got a lead. We had it up to about 11. They started chipping away. I think it was like 8. I think we was up 8 with about 5 minutes left. It was no way in the world that we should have lost that game, man. But obviously we did.
Yeah, real talk. I think, like I said, you got to give Jamal Mosley them credit for that defense. He got them young boys playing down there, and they came out to play without Jalen Brunson. We had no answer for their defense, man, and that's why they ranked 5th in association net rating and defense, because that's what they do. Cole Anthony started getting got on my nerve a little bit. And he was starting to open up a little bit. So we just got to get better, man. We got to be better, get better, and all that good stuff. But first and foremost, salute to everybody in the chat. Nick's a piece of the God, a lot wise. And Ron, still Nick fan, my man, what's good? My brother Paris Duggar, what's good? Cameron, everybody in the chat. D-Ross, salute to everybody, man. The Knicks will talk pregame show. You know what it is. Knicks and Houston Rockets at the world most famous arena at 7:30. That's going to be a crazy game there. I don't want to call it a trap game, but they got talent down there, ladies and gentlemen. The Houston Rockets got some good talent down there, and Ime Udoka, the way he coaches defense down there, they might not be record-wise where they want to be, but I think we cannot sleep on the boys tonight. We got to go out there and get them boys the business tonight, man, because that's a good team down there. They got Eason, Sergon, Dalen Brooks, Green, you name it. They got a lot of good talent down there, man. So we got to be ready for these guys tonight, man. And because if we want to kind of get back into what we need to be, we definitely need to go out here and get these cats, get it popping, man. You know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. But we can't take the cats for granted because they good. They got a good team down there. It just ain't their record ain't what it need to be, but they got a good team. And, so we got to go out there and get it popping. But other than that, man, we go out there tonight and handle our business. We home again. We didn't want to lose the game we lost at home, but we back at the Garden, so we got to go in there and do what we do, man. Cross T's, dot I to get it popping. And because I said, a lot of guys, I'm worried about a couple of guys because I think you hear their name. I think Quentin Grimes might be hearing his name out there, Shop Howard. And remember when I said that night about RJ, real quick, I said RJ when he was shooting bad, like RJ must be hearing something from the front in the background from the front office, and the next day he got traded, and that's why. Yeah. That's why, and I got a feeling Quentin Grimes might be feeling that. We'll get back into that later on, but I do think that could be the case with Quentin Grimes. He might hear his name out there now, and his mental might be struggling to deal with the game and deal with the off-court stuff. But let's hope that don't translate to the games night and carry over. We need to be bitter of him, man, because it's a business, and you ain't guaranteed to be on any team forever. You know what I mean? And So, we just got to make sure, the Cats stay focused and get locked in because we're going to need them tonight against these guys. Because these guys got some good talent down there. They got size. They got skilled players. They got Van Vliet down there. Him and Jalen Brooks know way to go hard at each other. Jalen Green, athleticism. I mean, these guys got a Sergon that's playing real well. So we know Dylan Brooks is a good defender, all this stuff, man. So they got their handful tonight. And like I said, don't look at the record, look at the quality of the people they got on their team. And until they get it together, you never know. But we're gonna go in there and handle our business tonight. Hopefully, we get out there and really get it cross teeth and dot out to get a win tonight. That's all we got to do, ladies and gentlemen. If we do that, we'd be okay. So let's look at what's on the itinerary right quick, and then we talk about some other stuff for the game, man. But other than all, we got to get back past that game that we just recently had, man. We gotta bounce back in a good way and try to rebound and get a victory and all that good stuff. But for what's on the itinerary tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Real quick, we talk about that. Then we get back at it. Y'all bear with me. I apologize. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Houston Rockets at 7:30 at the world most famous arena, man. We got to go on there and try to get it popping against these guys and rebound and get a win after taking that loss against the Orlando Magic. Here go the team stats, ladies and gentlemen. They 19-20. We 23-17. They 11th in the West. We 7th in the East. They are 4-14 away from home. Hopefully that we can make that 4-15. We 11-5 in the Garden. We should have been like 12-4, but it didn't happen. Their offense rating is 21, ladies and gentlemen. Our offense rating is number 10. Their defense is ranked number 8. They got a good team down there defensive wise. They got some good defenders down there, and our defense rating is number 11. They 16th overall in association. We 9th in association. So that, like I said, there's a team we can't take for granted. I don't even want to call it a trap game. They just got some good players that can go out there and be disruptive against the Knicks tonight. You know what it is, man, ladies and gentlemen. Keep voting that All-Star vote, man. We still got time left. I've been getting my votes in on the regular, man. So let's hope that our boy can get up in there and represent the orange and blue. Because the good thing about that All-Star, when you got your players in an All-Star game, people, the other players from other teams, like, okay, damn, they got 2 All-Stars up in this joint. So if I decide to leave somewhere, I might go play with these dudes. It's a good politic thing for when you got All-Stars in there because, first of all, you get the national notoriety, and you're playing against other quality all-stars who might not be on their team next year. Or they might want to leave their team that year. So to have Jalen Brunson and Randall in an all-star, they get the politic. You know what I mean? And they get to get the orange and blue out there nationally, but it also helps us like, okay, you know what? My man's might think about leaving that team next year. Jalen Brunson and Randall will be like, yo, come over here. I think you come over here with us. I think we can go make this shit happen. So that's a good thing that we got to get these guys in there from that reason alone, just to get the notoriety and be able to politic with the players who you think might want to come aboard in the New York uniform. Sergon, my man, doing the damn thing right now. He having a good year. Sengun, 21 points, 8-9 rebounds, 4-8 assists. Young man is coming into his own, man. He really is, man. He got skill. Good passer too. He's like another Hartenstein with more skill from a creative and shooting and all that. Young man's he gonna be something in this league, man, for a while. So
yeah, he's young too.
We gotta keep an eye on. Absolutely haven't even hit his rookie contract yet. Jalen Brunson 26 a game, pretty much 4 rebounds, pretty much 6.5 assists. Team leaders, Jalen Brunson 25, like I said, Sergon 21. I'm gonna have to go ahead and put Hartenstein in front of Mitchell Robinson's place, and I think Sergon almost 9 rebounds. Van Vliet got 8.5 assists a game. He passing the ball pretty well. Jalen Brunson got 6.4 assists. For last 5 games, them cats is 1-4. Like I said, they got the talent, but it's not showing up the way they need to. I guess they got to get more comfortable with Yuma and Doka and all that stuff. But they lost to the 76ers by 9. Then the Sixers, the Celtics killed them. They beat obviously the Detroit Pistons. They lost to the Bulls, and they lost to the Miami Heat. For us, ladies and gentlemen, we kind of went backwards a little bit, but we still 3-2. We just took that L against Orlando. We beat Memphis. We took an L against the Mavericks, and then we beat the last 2 teams, which is Washington and Portland. Like I said, All-Star vote, get it on. Previous matchup, Manuel Quickly's not here no more. He had 40. Kevin Porter Jr., I'm not sure if Kevin Porter's still there, but that's another. Jabari Smith, you can't leave him out. They got some good young talent down there, man, but that's the problem. They're young, so they're not really getting to where they got to go yet. But uniform tonight, they're in the black drip. We in the white drip tonight. They project to start at Van Vliet, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith. That's a good that team. And I think Van Vliet got to get these young guys right here to get tied into what, the way you play winning basketball. They just not playing winning basketball right now, but I think Van Vliet and them will help them out in that aspect. We got our starting 5 back. Our usual suspect going to be in the building tonight. Jalen Brunson will play. Shinzo will be there. Ananobi will be there. Randall and Hartenstein, ladies and gentlemen. Injury report: Reggie Bullock gained time decision. He probably play. He might be back. Tyree Easter, he is out, and Victor Oladipo is out. Jalen Brunson gained time decision. Josh Hart gained time decision. Mitchell Robertson is out for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. That's your itinerary for today's game. And so let's hope we can go out there tonight and win a lot of them stats, man, and create some separation from somebody, man. So I definitely want to see us go out there and get it popping tonight. Alberto Ramos, what's good, my man? Salute, Alberto. Salute to everybody in the chat as well. But so let's hope they go out there. This team is sneaky scary, ladies and gentlemen. I think their record don't indicate how much talent they have. It's a good team. They're out in the West, but that's a good team though. So let's hope that we go out there with all that athleticism they got and all the skilled players that they have, and we got to find a way to make it. This is going to be one of them grit games. This is where the New York City gritty committee got to show up tonight. This got to be a grit win, a grit battle tonight, man. This got to get gritty tonight, man, because these cats got enough talent to beat us in the Garden. I really believe that. And Yuma Doki already proved that his coaching ability. So we got to make sure we cross T's and dot I's tonight, man, because it's going to be a tough one tonight. But I think the Knicks is up for it. Knicks normally respond well after a loss. Other than the 3 losses we took in a row prior to, I guess we'll say Christmas and all that, but they respond pretty well. We're going to definitely need to respond tonight because you don't want to take these cats for granted and go out there and get it popping, man. So I'm really looking forward to our guys coming out there playing hard, blue-collar basketball, gritty basketball, go out there with the lunch pails and the lunch packs, the hats and everything, go out there and get it popping, man. We need this win tonight in a lot of ways. We don't want to slip too far out that spot. Not when we got this great homestand that we have. We got to take advantage of things in so many ways, man. So I think we will. I think we come out and play shot power. I think the Knicks will be ready tonight. I think Julius Randle should have a bounce back game unless that ankle is bothering him. Jalen Brunson to make a lot of difference there with his playmaking and him taking the pressure off the guys who don't have the offense because he got offense. So, you can see how much we miss him in the past game because without him, man, if somebody ain't got it going, it's going to be a problem. So I want to see Deuce and Bride continue doing what he's doing. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of that young man. That's why I got a feeling that the reason why Grimes might be on the trade block for him and Shinzo. I think DiVincenzo and Deuce and Bride surgeons might be the reason why they might put them on the trade block. You know what I mean? Because of them 2 guys right there at that position. And they might want to go out there and now they can go out there and find a playmaker and shit. They can let Deuce McBride back up Shinzo at the 2 because he playing that type of basketball for the Knicks. So shot power. Other than that, not to get off the itinerary, but I think it's important that the Knicks go out there tonight and capitalize with Jalen Brunson there for sure.
Yeah, we just need Jalen Brunson back in the lineup, man. We need someone that's going to be able to try to hold it down and close it out for us. Salute, Paris Duggar. Thank you very much for that super chat. That's basically what we need to do. I can't let Randall fool me anymore. Yeah, I feel you, Parrish, on that one, man. I was feeling a little down on. Me and Devon was texting, and I was a little down on Randall's performance that last game. But with that being said, man, this is the start of a new season. 41 games halfway in the season. You know what I mean, and we need to I'm glad that hopefully that Brunson's going to play tonight. We're going to really need him. You know what I mean? The caveat to that, is Van Fleek is Brunson's kryptonite. So we really need him to come out tonight, and hopefully that calf is not ailing him, and he can get back into the swing of things. Let's see what happens. We got maybe 30. What's this? Today's the 17th, so that's 13 more days. So we got about 20 some more days before February 8th or so, before the deadline is over. Let's see if we can make some moves. We need to bolster up this bench and get somebody else out there to help us defensively and scoring wise. And there's some big names out there that's been talked about. There's some new trade ideas out there, and there's some things that we just got to look out for. You know what I mean? The one thing I can say about this front office is they don't let nothing out there before it really happens. When they drop something, they drop it, and you never see it coming. You know what I mean? So let's hope that happens pretty soon. You know what I mean? We got about 20-something days before the trade deadline is upon us, and let's hope that we can effectively help this team to be a better team in the second half of the season.
Yo, Savvy D, my man, Savvy D.
Yeah, Savvy D.
What's good, Savvy? Savvy, what's good, my brother? That's me and brother.
Smash them like buttons, family. Smash them like buttons.
Savvy D. Me and Savvy go back to MBK, man. It's a good brother right there, wise brother right there. Salute Savvy D, my man. But yeah, you know what, man? I'm like this here. Like I said, you know, I love. It's about the name on the front, ladies and gentlemen. And I think we at a point right now. We at a crossroads where the Knicks look like they want to go to another plateau. They want to go to a higher echelon. So I do think that we might find somebody like Quentin Grimes not being there because. And here's what's the good thing to me. What I think the Knicks might be trying to do. If they go out there, and if they do move Quentin Grimes, I just want to put this out there right quick. I think they're going to replenish through the draft. You know, they're going to go out there and get the veterans they need to help win the day, but they're going to draft. They're going to use some of the draft picks to restock the team from a youth standpoint. You know what I mean? And I got a feeling that with that way it's looking, that they do a minor trade because to be able to get Anunoby without sending some first round picks out there. So if they go out there now, they could take a chance to move a couple of picks that might not even be there. Shop Howard, they could, whether they be the Bucks, whether they be Detroit, whether they be whatever, Washington, whoever, they still got a chance to replenish their stock from a youth standpoint. And you still got Jacob Toppin over there. Goodwin still playing damn well in the G League. You got some good G League players down there. So I think the Knicks is pretty wise at what they're doing. They like, listen, we need a couple of cats who want to help us get to the next level, but at the same time, we have enough stock to replenish this team from a youth standpoint. So I think if you really look at it from that variable, I think they're pretty good, man. I think they got a good chance to do whatever they're gonna do and still and doing it, man. Real talk. I'm glad to hear that, Savvy D. Because once I see you in the chat, my brother, I know you're living, you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Real talk. But yeah, man, I think we just got to keep playing hard. But I do think it's going to be some things popping off, though. And I do think whether it's a day from now or 3 weeks from now, you pretty much got 3 weeks before this trade thing go down on the trading deadline. So the Knicks probably wind up doing something. I don't think they're going to be able to go far as I would like them to go if they don't get another scorer in that second unit or get a starter and put Shinzo back in the second unit. Because then when you have a score like Shinzo in the second unit, so either way it go, I think the Knicks will kind of do something that's going to make this team a little bit stronger and all that good stuff, man. And then that'll be it. But I got to, my man, hey Fabian, I'm with you on that, bro. We don't need no more Trevor Kill picks. You 100% with that, my man. We just got to go out there and find, and that's why it's hard, man, because this is not a great draft coming out. First of all, this is not going to be a real explosive draft. So I do think the Knicks can wind up, even if you give away your pick this year. I think you give away your pick this year. You got 4 of them this year, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I think you got 4 picks this year. So I think you can wheel and deal and really get something good, man. I think the Knicks will find something out there. I like the Terry Rozier. I love to get Terry Rozier backing up Brunson. That brother can get buckets straight up. He can get it. Scary Terry would be nice. I mean, I know Brogdon and all these names is out there. But you know me, I would love to see the Murray thing pop off with Clint Capella. I like that. You know what I mean? I think that's a good strong move because you bringing in a guy like Clint Capella who battle tested and Murray got skills. So I think that could work as well, Shop Power. So it's a lot of interesting stuff going to be going on in the next couple of weeks and everything. So I know we're going to be eyes open, ears to the ground. And we're going to hope that these cats go out there and make it happen.
Yeah. Salute to Jay Boogie on this one, man. I remember maybe about 2-3 weeks ago, Jay Boogie had put that in the air about Capella and Murray. I'm not opposed to it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm down for what's on the front out, what's on the back. Of course, it's gonna, initially it may hurt for a little bit, just like when RJ moved, just like IQ moved, just like the Obi move. It'll hurt for a little bit, but if we could get a team in here to win and continue to win, those names that I just mentioned won't be mentioned as much as as the Knicks are winning. So we just need to get in here and bolster up this team right now, man. The East is getting stronger, man. That move that the Raptors did with moving Siakam to the Pacers, that made them a stronger team, man. And until he really gets acclimated into their system, they're going to be a stronger, more wiser team. So we need to do some of the same. And I think I think we need to give our heart a little bit of help. I think we need to give Brunson a little bit of help. And if we can, give up 2 and to bring 3 in here. We got an open roster spot. So let's see what happens. I just hope that the Knicks can make some moves that even if it's not the Murray deal, which I would like to see. Even if it's not that, we still need to get someone on that second unit that can that knows how to facilitate the basketball. And I'm not opposed to Brogdon. I'm not opposed to there's a couple of guys that's named Scary Terry. We need some help in that second unit. And we need someone to the starting unit is not a bad starting unit, man, per se, man. These guys really can put the ball in the basket. It's when we're substituting now. I'm starting to notice a little bit of the missing of IQ a little bit, you know what I mean? Being that spark plug off the bench. And we haven't had that in our last couple of games. And I hope that we can just bring someone in here to make it better. You know, the theory that's out there, they want to get somebody that can help now and can be traded later. So whatever the Knicks do, you know what I mean, I'm down for whatever they do, but I hope they do it soon. You know what I mean? Let's get these guys in here before the trade deadline, before the All-Star break, so they can get some reps in with the team that's on the court, so they can figure things out now before right at the trade deadline, and then they got to figure things out.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming in. Real talk. Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Divine, Shaw Power, Knicks, Houston Rockets at the world most famous arena in about a half hour. We got to go down there, man, and get to the victory. We really need to get back into our winning ways. We didn't have our floor general the other day to kind of rear his ugly head without him. So hopefully Jalen Brunson, be back, regardless of what game he had, but his presence alone will help the Knicks tonight, So, but like I said, we can't take these guys for granted. They got some good players down there, and I know we got to really go out there and get it popping, man. So, let's keep this thing going, man. And y'all make sure you hit that like button. Don't cost you nothing. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all make sure you have to subscribe to the channel. We in the building, man, each and every day, each and every way, same real time, same real channel. Y'all know how we do. But I'm super excited about these guys, man. Let's go out there and get it. But shop out, let's put it out there, because being that we having a conversation about trades. Ladies and gentlemen, what y'all guys thought? As y'all know, we talked about a few minutes ago, Quentin Grimes is on the move, possibly. How do you guys feel about Quentin Grimes on the move? And I'll give you my take on Quentin Grimes. I love what that cat can do on the defense side of the ball. I love the way he shoot the ball. I guess what's holding me back, was keeping me not worried about them trading. If they do, I get it. It's the consistency. I'm always gonna point back to that when it comes to Quentin Grimes. It's the consistency. Quentin Grimes started the season for the New York Knicks, the starting point guard. The two guard, and he stunk it up. He stunk it up so bad they had to put Shinzo in the starting lineup. So, and I hear a lot of people say, well, it ain't 10-4. Tibbs don't shoot the basketball, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Tibbs don't shoot the ball. Quentin Grimes is one-dimensional. And if put like that, he might have more skills, but it seems like a lot of times he's playing one-dimensional. If the three ball is not popping,
yeah, that's it.
That's it. And I think that's what's going to hinder him. Maybe he needed to go to another team where he could have a little bit like Quickly and them did, a chance to use your skill set, because Quentin Grimes, if that three ball ain't going down, great as he could defend, I'm worried about that in the playoffs, the ups and downs. And you guys hear me say it all the time. My pet peeve is consistency. If you can't do this on a regular, then you just a peak and valley player. So that's the reason why I do think it might be hard. That's why I think I can see why the Knicks got him on the block. Number one is the consistency. Number two, the emergence of Deuce and Bride. And obviously, I think Shinzo, the signing of the Demon Shinzo. So I think Quentin Grimes is a young guy, but he's been here 3 years. He had the whole starting thing the past season. He made Evan Fournier expendable, shot power. Now Demon Shinzo and Quentin Grimes and Deuce and Bride making him expendable, because Deuce and Bride is now doing the same thing that Quentin Grimes does: knock down the three ball and hawk the mess up the cats on the defense side of the ball. And I think that's where it's kind of settling in for Quentin Grimes. That position, we small, and I like Nick 100 always say, we small. So I think I can see why they moving him, Shop Howell. And then not only that, they got to be able to sign him next year. So I don't know if the Knicks going to want to put that money on Quentin Grimes knowing that you just gave Deuce McBride a nice little friendly contract for 3 years. So I think that's the reason why the Knicks put him on the trading block.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here reading the chat. My bag, Divine.
You good? Yeah, man. And that's what I think it is, man. What's your take on that, man? How you feel about this thing, hearing him on the trade block?
I'm not. I mean, I thought his name would be on the trade block anyway. You know what I mean? We talked about it in the background. If his 3-point shot is not dropping, he doesn't. He has done a couple of drives to the hole this year, and I was very impressed with him making the moves to the basket. But you know, he may need somewhere else to shine. You know what I mean? And if we're looking to get someone a quote unquote stopgap, you know, for this season, he may have to go. You know what I mean? And I'm not opposed to him going. You know what I mean? I like his skills. I like his defense, his tenacity. I like his shooting. But if we're looking to get any one of these players that we're talking about, you know, Quentin Grimes' name is in that spectrum. You know what I mean? We're talking about getting Murray, his name is in there. You know what I mean? If we're talking about getting even Macau, his name is maybe in the trade thing. I mean, a couple of guys that if they want to make the move, his name is in there. This other light-skinned guy with the braids, I can't remember his name now. Young boy, I can't remember his name right now. It'll come back to me in a second. But you know, I mean, even with him, they may be a Quentin Grimes in that trade. So if we're looking to do anything, I like what he's doing in that second unit. But his consistency is what's making him a liability. You know what I mean? And you know, not just to shoot on Quentin Grimes too, because there's a couple guys in that second unit that I could really talk about right now. But you know what I mean? But since we're talking about Quentin Grimes in general, you know, it all depends. Quentin Grimes trade all depends on who we get back if we're letting him go. That's my big segue to this thing. I'm not opposed to moving Quentin Grimes, but it all depends on who we're getting back. I'm not moving Quentin Grimes if we're only going to get Bogdan. You know what I mean? I'm not with him going into trade for Bogdan. I'm not really with him going if we're only talking about getting Malcolm. I'm not really with him going in there. But if you're talking about getting Murray, all right, I can understand that. That, you know what I mean, it makes it easier for them to want to move on from Murray to acquire Murray. You know what I mean? But it all has to work out on the books, man. It's all about the money. You know what I mean? Follow the money. You know what I mean? So depending on who it is and what it's for, then I'm 100% with it. You know, it just, for me, it depends on who it's for that we're letting go of Quentin Grimes.
Yeah. Real talk. Listen, guys, I'm not throwing darts at Quentin Grimes. I'm kind of looking at it from the Knicks' perspective, not from my perspective. I'm kind of looking at it the way the Knicks see it, because Quentin Grimes will be due for extension, ladies and gentlemen, next year. The Knicks is not going to extend him. So if you're not going to extend him, you don't want to, just like the way they did quickly, you can't lose him for nothing. You know, so I think that's the reason why his name is out there, because they got too many people they got to sign, and they might want to go big game hunting. You can get another Quentin Grimes with a 25th pick. Knicks you can get another one of them guys. You know what I mean?
22 picks in the next 10 years or something like that.
You can always get another Quentin Grimes. I'm just saying, I think the Knicks looking at it that way. They probably looking like, you know what? We need size. We need playmaking. You know, and I just think that they don't want to go out there and extend him, because then you got to try to extend iHeart. You know what I mean? Then you don't know who else going to be coming up down the block if you do want another player to come in here from a salary perspective. If you bring in a player and they're making a certain amount of money, where you going to get Quentin Grimes money from? I just think that it's not really about because he's not a good player. But I think the Knicks going to say we probably can go out there and get a Donovan Mitchell hypothetical. I'm just using names, ladies. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Or use a player that's on a consistent 25 game scoring level or 20 game scoring level every night. And I think that's the reason why he might be. Think about all the guys who left the Knicks right now. We RJ Barrett, Quickly, You know what I mean? We drafted these guys and everything like that. And remember we had the same conversation about Damian Dotson, ladies and gentlemen. Quentin Grimes is the new Damian Dotson, basically. We had the same conversation about Damian Dotson. That same type of guard who can knock down the three, who can guard anybody. You know, and I think that's what that's what he's becoming. He's becoming like a Damian Dotson for the New York Knicks right now. And I think the Knicks is going to move on from the money because they need to take that money and put it somewhere else. So I do get where they're coming from. Do I agree with it? Whatever. Like I said, it's about a name on the front to me. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. But other than that, we can't worry about that. I just wanted to put it out there because it was out there, and I had to make it part of the the show and everything. But it's not about shooting on Quentin Grimes. It's just the nature of the business. I'm looking at it from a business standpoint, and how I look at the Knicks, the way they handling their money. They can go get another sharpshooter out of college. That ain't no big deal. You know, that's easy. What Quentin Grimes do, you can get a lot of them. So I think that's the reason why they might move him, because they can go in the draft this year and raise a young man on a $2 million salary or $1 million salary and give him the same. I just think that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's not me. This is what I think they thinking. So so don't beat me up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to look at it from the New York Knicks perspective, not from Divine's perspective. I'm just looking at it from their perspective. And I think any player, if they move quickly, they move RJ, they move Quentin Grimes. They might
sure
move,
will.
Right. If they move quickly, if they move RJ, they move him too. They move Randall if the right shit come about. You know what I mean? The right pieces, because they move Randall too. So I just think that's just the nature of the business, ladies and gentlemen. I know the sentimental part of it, but it's just the nature of the business. But anyway, I'll leave that there with the Quentin Grimes thing, man. I just think that from my perspective, that's why the writing is on the wall. It's nothing personal. I just think that the Knicks going to look at the financial part of it, because these Knicks are trying to fight for a champion. They're trying to get into that contention. So players like him going to be expendable, just like they traded with Anunoby. If somebody come with the right power they need and the talent, they put him in there too. That's just the way to come down to. That's just the NBA. But anyway, we ain't gonna worry about that, man. We just got to make sure the Knicks go out there and get these boys the business tonight and get us a win that we need tonight. We need that win in a lot of ways tonight, to me, to get us back to where we got to be. We wound up being 24-17, back 7 games over 500. So it's going to be important that we go out there and get it popping tonight, man. And I think if we can get this win tonight, I think we'd be okay. But that was a good conversation, because I like the way the chat responded to it, man. And all y'all on point with a lot of y'all things. I get it, man. I'm a grind guy. You heard me the last chop out. What did I say? Who I want my backcourt to be moving forward? Grimes and McBride. I think Quentin Grimes and Deuce McBride is that backcourt, but because of the business part of it, we're gonna lose one of them. I think it's gonna be Quentin Grimes. That's all basically what it comes down to. But let's see, man. I got the Knicks go out there and give these boys the business tonight for sure. I'm not saying give them the business. I think we win the game tonight. That's a talented team down there. So I do think that the Knicks going to go hard tonight, and I'm hoping that we come out of that thing. That's a good defensive-minded team, and so I'm going to keep it 100. But with Jalen Brunson back, I still see the Knicks going 115 with him back. If Jalen Brunson went there, it'd be like a Orlando Magic game to me, pretty much. But I do think Jalen Brunson will make a difference tonight, and we'll pay dividends on that side of the ball, and then we'll do it that way.
Yeah, control the pace. Grab these rebounds, hit your free throws, hit them free throws. Let's get back to hitting these free throws and shooting over 36% from the three-point line. I got the Knicks winning tonight also, and I think it's going to be a semi-low scoring game. I think the defense from both teams are going to come out to play tonight. Knicks 108, Houston 100.
Well, wait to 100. I can see that.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, 108 to 100.
Yep. Let's read some chat. Paulie, what's good, Paulie? Salute, Paulie, my man. So let's face it, with Brunson and Randall, it's all one on one, play ball, doesn't move, when we are trading all our youth. I understand where you're coming from with that. I understand where you're coming from with that, no sure. And I think I understand that sentiment, because a lot of other Knicks fans feel that way. The Knicks been listening. Right. I don't want to throw no shade at any of the players, because the Knicks are at 23-17. They playing good. Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson and Grimes, all the cats got us to the second round last year. I mean, much we might nitpick about the little thing, the big picture. The New York Knicks with Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle got us that far last year. I think if Julius Randle wasn't injured, we could have had a little better chance of winning something. But I get you. I get it, though. Sometimes they do play one-on-one. But at the same time, you look at their assist numbers, though. Julius Randle, they're getting 8 assists a game and over a stretch. Jalen Brunson, they're getting 8 or 9 assists over a game. One thing we got to remember, when you throw a ball to a person, they got to knock it down. They move the ball pretty well. Shinzo moved the ball. The Shinzo knocking his shots down. I mean, these guys knocking them down. But look at McBride finally knocking them down. And I think that once your guys knock the shots down, we won't look at it that way. But if your guys if they're not knocking their shots down, Randle and Brunson are going to have to score because ain't nobody else scoring. So if your guys not playing their part, then your two horses going to have to take over the game, and it might have to be a one-on-one thing. And look at what happened the other night. The Cats wasn't knocking the shots down, and we lost. If you're not knocking your shots down, then your creme de la creme players got to step up to the plate. And Julius Randle did not step up to the plate the other night. You know what I mean? But look how many times Julius Randle had to step up to the plate because nobody else had it popping. Sometimes, if you could blame the coaches sometimes, you could blame players, but sometimes you can't blame Tom Thibodeau if we sit 68% from the free throw line. If we miss 10 free throws, that ain't Tom Thibodeau's fault. If Julius Randle go 0 for 7 for downtime, or Quentin Grimes go 1 for 7 from downtown, or Shinzo go 1 for 7 for downtown, sometimes the players got to play their game. You got to step up and handle your business. You know what I mean? If you don't handle your business, it's going to be the other way around. So, and I think that's what it boils down to. Sometimes they just got to make shots, man, make shots and defend the ball. And I think if they do that, they'd be okay. And so far, the Knicks been playing pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. We are a good basketball team. And even though with that trade that took place, Shy Powers, we still trying to find all that. This is this is a good basketball team. Let's hope that Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, and Quentin Grimes, whoever be there, get it popping. I think we will. So tonight, I think we go out there, man, and play hard for 48 minutes, having our horse back. Because without Jalen Brunson, y'all see what happened. You see what happens without him. What can I tell you? That's why who he is. That's why they all stars. That's why they about to go to the all NBA team, because that's who they are. They're them type of players. You know what I mean? And we need them guys in the worst way. So let's hope that Julius Randle have a bounce back game tonight. And he could do what he's been doing the last 20-some games. Julius Randle been killing the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. And within that process, he kept the Knicks relevant, him and Jalen Brunson. Because without Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson, the Knicks gonna be pretty much playing teams. They're playing. They might not even make it without them two. All depends who they are. So I say all this to say, like, let's hope our team get it popping tonight. They win the game. Shy Powell will get out there, rebound the ball, get over 20 assists like they've been doing, get the pace moving a little faster and all that good stuff. And I think Jalen Brunson will help out with that deal. And that's one thing you could say you kind of missed about quickly because his pace was good. So we go, man. But I think the Knicks go out there tonight, man. Like I said, I got the 115 and 99 tonight. Matter of fact, 115 and 97. I think them guys' offense don't impress me that much to keep up with the Knicks defense. I really don't think that, because if you look at them guys on the offense side of the ball, ladies and gentlemen, they rank 21st in the association on the offense side of the ball. So if the Knicks come out there and play their defense side of the ball on the defense side of the night, we got a good chance to do things. But their defense is good though. But their offense is ranked almost at the bottom of the league. So we got to hope that our defense come play hard tonight. And if we do that, I think we can shut these guys down.
Yeah, I'm a little off the game right now. I'm a little sick, right? I asked wifey. I know she good at heart, man. I asked her to give me some Robitussin DM, right? And I mean for congestion and stuff like that. I said, babe, pick up some cherry. She got me raspberry, man. I don't even like raspberry, man. I know the thought was there. I just had to put that out there in the air. The thought was there. She did give me the Robitussin DM, but she got me raspberry. I can't stand raspberry. I just tasted it. Anyway, you know what I mean? The game tonight, man, this all comes down to one thing, man. We just have to do what we need to do. With Jalen Brunson back on the court, the guys should be back a little easier to make to get in their sway, and we'll see Jalen Brunson, if that leg is back in full effect, you'll see him make some big moves going downhill like he usually do, the stop and pop, the up and under, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm hoping to see tonight. we really need to just get out there and play some basketball, man. We need to hit our free throws, man. Free throws, and I mean, and a lot of these games that we lost, man, we lost a lot of these games by free throws, man. And I'm not pointing the finger at nobody and not like that, but we just need to get back to almost. We was 2 games before the last, we were shooting about 84% from the free throw line. The last 2 games, I think we shot 68 and 60, 68 and 64, something like that. Horrible shooting free throws, man, and that's not going to win you games down the stretch. And I mean, those free throw points mean a lot, especially down the stretch, man. It keeps you ahead of a team. It keeps the momentum low, and we get to the line a lot. So with that being said, control the pace, grab these rebounds, hit these dang free throws, man, and try to get back out there tonight and shoot over 36% from three-point land. This is a tough team. This team is no pushover. This is not no trap game. This is a team that's starting to figure it out. Right. And I mean, and Van Fleet is starting to help these young boys figure it out. That team, aside from a couple of their players, they're like one of the younger teams in the league, man. These guys that we talk about, 21, 22, 20. I got sneakers older than some of these guys, you know what I mean? So, let's just hope that we can, play well against these guys. Hopefully Julius can have a bounce back game from the last game with Brunson back in the lineup, and everybody else can play their role, and we can eke out this win in New York and MSG. We need this win tonight, so it's no doubt about it. We got to get this team, and we got to get them quick. You know what I mean? And these guys still have young tendencies. They get to towards the end of games and make bad decisions, take bad shots, do bad things because they're still young and they're still trying to matriculate and learn how the NBA is. And we got some guys that know how to do that. So let's hope that we can put them in positions where they get a little nervous and we have the advantage that way.
Yeah, I got something from Dr. D. Ross. From Dr. D. Ross to Shaw Power. Lime and water for 1 day, mucus out of the chest. You're not sick. That's from the doctor. D. Ross, appreciate it, my man.
Watch this, D. Ross. I've been drinking. I got lime. I got lemon, lime, ginger, and I got fresh ginger in here, and I got the ginger tea in here with lime and lemon. I've been drinking it. It's my job, man. I ain't even gonna get into it. I got better. I was better 3 streams ago. I'm just back sick again, man. And until I gotta say it. When my job gets better, then I'll be getting better myself. I'll say it like that.
Yeah, you're right, Nick. 100. Randall got a man up today, man. He do. We need Randall to be Randall.
Thank you, D-Rod.
Yeah, real talk. He need to be Randall, man. And like NYC people, I say defend home court. A lot wide got 122, 106. I can see that a lot wide. I really can, man. I think this cat's gonna clamp these cats down tonight, man. Real talk. And like I said, OG been playing pretty good, but they talented though. And especially with my man, what's his name? Gilbert Arenas said that Jalen Green better than Brunson and Randall. I'm like, okay, he's a talented dude. That don't make him better. I mean, he's talented, but it's about winning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, how high you jump, how good you shoot. It's about your mentality. Can you win the games? We got a lot of talented people in the NBA, a lot of them. But can you win the games? That's all I gotta say. I don't care how good you are. You could score 100 a game, but you ain't winning the game. It don't matter. So it don't matter. So I know we got a lot of talent, dude. But like I said, I take winners. I know you are, G-Ron. I just having fun with you, my man. I was just sure me. I love to put some little bit of humor and all this good stuff to keep us on off that Nick edge, like we about to jump off the ledge. And ask my man Rod. He know Ron know the ledge, so I try to keep the
almost.
Yeah, I got to keep the humor before we don't fall
off. Ron, you ain't playing, man. Let me tell you, I got hand sanitizer in my pocket. I got the N95, the N94, the N99. I got the face shield. I got the whole shabill when I walk around my thing. And it's this all it takes is for you to take it off like this 1 second. That shit, it does get all on you. That's all it takes. I wash my face. I do everything, man. It's just working in the healthcare field, boy. I tell you.
And that's something you work in the healthcare field, but it don't it goes.
Yeah, man. Working in the healthcare field, man.
Yeah, man. Stuff. Yep. But listen, man, y'all, let's get it popping, man. Let's win this game. Now we need this thing in the worst way because we will got a back-to-back, ladies and gentlemen. We got a game tomorrow night. So, right after this game right here, we got another one, man. So we just gotta go out here and make sure we win tonight. And then we right back at it again tomorrow because I think this is a back-to-back joint tomorrow, man. On who's on the doctor for us tomorrow. And we'll talk about that. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and win this game, man. And let's go out here and get another victory. Get us a 24-17. Still staying within that realm of that 4 to 6 spot. It looks like we're gonna be trying to dangle around there for a while. So we just got to make sure we got tomorrow. We got the Washington Wizards tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to go out there and get it, man. But salute to everybody. Thanks for coming in. To everybody, thanks for the super chat from my man. Parrish and my man. I don't want to miss it. Parrish and NYCB ball. Thank you, my man. Appreciate y'all. Your real talk, man. NYC, thank y'all so much. Listen, man, let's go ahead and get this Nick W, man. We need this thing, man. Real talk. We need it just to get back on it, have a good feeling and get back on the winning track. And I think that'd be a good thing for us. Real talk. Yep. D-Rob said, Devon, we always jump off and climb back on facts. Facts. That's facts, D-Rob. Real talk right there, my man. That's real talk. Right. I got you. I like that one. I got you, JB. That's real talk right there. That's real talk. All right, y'all. So let's get it, man. Y'all enjoy the game. We'll see y'all on the other side. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same real time, same real channel. Y'all know it is, man. We back in the building 6:30, pretty much. Man. I think it's a 7th game at the MSG tomorrow. This would be a good chance to win 2 in a row, man. Get back on some winning ways. We win this one. Right. Then we got Manuel Quickly and RJ Barrett coming back in the building Saturday. I think that's a Saturday game. So let's go ahead and win this thing tonight. Child Powers, my brother, give me your last words, but you can go take care of that cold and get in that blanket and watch this game, my man.
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Thanks for everybody. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Make sure you hit that button when y'all leave it for us, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. And listen, man, let's go ahead and get a victory tonight, man. We got to get a little bit of negative energy out the air. And when you lose, everything, the world is imploding when we lose. But when you win and winning cures everything. I think we win tonight. Child Powers to feel better tomorrow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Don't make me stay up this late and y'all don't win. Dang it.
Right. Yo, peace out, everybody. I enjoy it, man. I enjoy the game. We see y'all on the next episode, man. And that's tomorrow, man. Knicks will watch it at the World Famous Arena. We'll be in the building, same time, same channel. Peace, everybody.
Peace.
We coming hard.
We outside walking in the streets, New York, and beat writers. Me and SP, we Knicks real talk. YouTubers, we maneuver swift like an Uber or Lyft through the metropolis. We transforming this big shit like Optimus. Plus we got this. It's the Pregame Show, we lead up the tip off. We are on the blue, dripping in that lit drip cloth. Like a chip from Microsoft, we process data like that. Matter of fact, these big games have people tap names and trade chats. We made spectacular like Open Book that's in our back. So we came to capture imagination with the floating Amtrak. Damn that, your man in the back. We official that know the ride. We about to mobilize outside the garden, somebody getting posted to ride. We outside, we live, and we fam in the city that pretty. We feeling real litty, cause the Knicks just beat the team from the city. I'm about to get me a nice slice with a smart water on ice. To play the order with my smart device. We hear some smart device. In the city so nice, they make it twice. We get a poppin', the Apple Rock. Get the whole metropolitan on the Apple watching. Knicks real talk, we streaming on YouTube.com. We truly do the good food, spot on, dropping bomb. But the cop, we got a spot to sit, dropping that hot shit. Content that we have been up in your head and upset. It's us that did up the garden. It's about to get their bag. No one like a cat to fly back to the triad with jet lag.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.